Ah, shit. Here we go again.
All right, y'all. We just gonna start this story over because a lot of people didn't get to see the last live about what happened with me and my ex. So let's start over. So I met this chick that looked like my ex. Now, this girl had to been maybe, I think 21, 20 or 22, something like that. We was around the same age. And basically I was dating this girl that was brown skinned and she was like my color. Now, I seen this chick that looked it just like her, but the only difference was she was light skinned. Now, there was other little small differences, but this girl could have been her twin sister, right? So I started talking to her and I just asked, I was like, you got a boyfriend? And she was like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, but he be cheating on me. And, we just do us. It is what it is. So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, well, that's good for me. Right. So she ain't turned me down. She ain't say, I don't want to talk to you. She ain't say, yeah, I got a man and no, we can't talk. So, hey, that was a green light for me. So I went ahead and asked her like, what you doing later on? Or like, what you doing for the day? And she was like, nothing. And I was like, well, shoot, you want to come with me? And she was like, I don't know you. We just met. And I don't know exactly what I told her, but I think I told her something like, we just friends anyway. We ain't about to do anything. Let's go out to eat or whatever. And she was like, all right, whatever. So we end up getting in my car. Now, I had a 99 or a 98 Lumina. Make sure y'all put in the comment section the year, make, and model of your first vehicle that y'all ever got. Okay. So we ended up going to McDonald's and I don't exactly remember what I ended up getting, but I think she had like a 10-piece chicken nugget meal or something. So we ended up leaving from McDonald's and we went to my granddaddy house. Now, at this time, y'all, I was staying with my granddaddy and I stayed in the basement. I had this big king size bed that my oldest sister gave me. So let me describe how the basement was set up. So when you walk down the stairs, right there at the bottom of the stairs to the right was my room. You had the big king size bed right there. And then I had this TV like right in front of the bed. And I had like this locker right here on the side. Right. So when you go to the left, you got the laundry room right there. And then when you go more up to the right around the back, that's where a pool table was at, right? So that's the layout of the basement. Now, in the basement, like in my room, it's pretty dark, so you really can't really see down there. And there's like one light in my room and it's kind of dim. So keep that in mind. So me and the girl get down there and she land on the bed and I'm sitting like on the edge of the bed. So I asked her like, what you want to watch? And she like, what you got? And I said, well, I got Friday at the next Friday. I mean, next Friday and Blade and Demolition Man. I had like Schwarzenegger movies. I had what was that? Rocky movies, all that stuff, Sylvester Stallone movies. So she was like, let's watch Friday at the next. So I put in Friday at the next. So she right now is laying on her stomach watching TV and I'm sitting like right next to her. So I end up taking hold on, let me see which way. Okay, she was laying right there. I'm right here. Okay, so I took my right hand and I got to like rubbing her back or whatever. And she was like, well, what you doing? And I was like, I'm just giving you a massage. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, man, you look just like my girlfriend, man. And she was like, what? What you say? I said, you look just like my girlfriend. She was like, you got a girlfriend? I was like, yeah, I got a girlfriend. You got a boyfriend, right? She was like, yeah, but I said, okay. I mean, yeah. So listen, Dante was not thinking. But I wasn't hiding it. I was just looking at it and I was like, man, she really looked like my girlfriend, right? So I ended up taking my phone out and I showed her a picture of her. And I was like, man, look, y'all look just alike. You just light skinned it. So she like, man, I don't look like her, man. And I was like, yes, you do. So we was literally just arguing back and forth, like playfully, like how she looked like her, how she don't look like her, all this and that, right? So out of the blue, she like, I bet she can't F you like I can. This is what she said to me, y'all. I said, what? She was like, I bet you she can't F you like I can. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what's happening? What's up? So she was like, you tell me what's up, right? So I end up laying down on my back and, one thing led to another and she jumped on the sword of justice, right? So I ain't gonna go in all detail of what happened and how I was grabbing you know what I'm saying? But just know I did what I did. Now, this is the most important, this is one of the most important parts, okay? So I need for y'all to listen real closely. Now, remember, y'all, I'm laying on my back, right? At this time, when I took the picture, when I showed her the picture of my girl, right? I must have had the phone right there in the bed. So while I'm on my back, while she on top doing what she do, I guess as the bed was bouncing, maybe my butt cheek ended up pocket dialing her or something. I don't know. But my girl was listening. She could hear the moans, the groans, the bumping and grinding. Now, I don't know. Did she think that maybe I was watching an X-rated video or something? Or she thought what she heard was what she heard because she hear us going at it, right? So I don't know. None of this is going on. I don't know that she's actually listening to what is going on. But she's on her way to my granddaddy house. Believe that. So, long story short, old girl ended up exploding up there. Like, exploding. Like, she ended up, like, when I tell y'all, I'm going to put it this way. She was shaking, convulsion. I did not know. See, I always thought that with a man, when us man climax, that's it. We get our one off and, that's it. We done. It is what it is. I did not know that women can have multiple climaxes. I'm not saying the word, but I didn't know a woman can have multiple climaxes, right? Now, here's the thing. When she reached her climax and she was shaking and locking up and all that, I kind of like pushed her off me and she didn't want me to touch her at all. Like when I tried to touch her, she was like, don't touch me, don't touch me. It was like everything, like every time I touched her or whatever, it is sent like tremors through her body or something like that, right? So I hear my granddaddy talking to my girl, right? So I'm like, oh snap. I said, hey, my girl here. And she like, okay. So I'm like, hey, you need to go over there by the pool table or whatever and just hide for a minute. And she like, man, I'm not about to go over there and this and that, right? So I'm like, man, come on, man. Now listen, I never got into no altercation with my girl at all. I don't know if this girl gonna trip out on me. I don't know if she's gonna try to fight me. I don't know like what this girl capable of doing. So, and I didn't want to find out. But she ended up coming down the stairs and I just throw the cover on the other girl, right? Now at this time, y'all, I'm putting on my boxers and I got my beater on. And she like, who, you effing somebody? You effing somebody? I'm like, nah. And so the girl just take the cover off, was like, yeah, I ain't got time for this. And then she's like, who the F is this? My girl like, who the F is this? And so my girl that's charged at me, hitting me, scratching at me, grabbing my beater. Now, check this out, y'all. Ripping my beater. So, at this time, y'all, I weighed, I think, about 140, maybe 150. I'm not sure, one of them. My girl probably weighed about 180, 190. She was one of them Amazon type chicks. She was like, do y'all remember Xena, the warrior princess? Y'all remember that show back in the day? Or China from WWF? She was built like that. She was like a tall, big chick like that, you know. And so she had some weight on me. And she was strong. So, you know, I'm not about to let this girl just do me any way that she want to. So she grabbing me and we kind of wrestling. And she throw me on the bed. Now, when she throw me on the bed, I'm still holding on to her. So we both fall into the bed, right? Now, I'm in the bed with my beater ripped, but I'm in my boxers. She fully clothed. And this chick over here that I just laid the smack down on, she right here she half naked, right? She just got a t-shirt on and her panties on, right? So basically me and my girl tussling in the bed, and this girl is like, now remember, y'all, this is a big California king size bed. So, you know, this bed is big. So she's over here to the right-ish, me and my girl like in the middle, wrestling in a way, right? So it got to a point where I end up like, and it wasn't easy, but I end up getting like like on top of her, like trying to be stern, like, chill out, man, chill, right? She like, let me go. Oh, as soon as you let me go, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, right? But the other girl that's sitting right there, and she like, y'all need to chill out, y'all need to work that out. So my girl looking at her like, B, I'm gonna beat your way and all this and that. And she was like, well, I ain't got nothing to do with this. And she like, you could go. She like, I ain't going nowhere. He drove me here, I ain't going nowhere, whatever. So they lightweight arguing. So I finally let my girl up, right? So she like, I ain't gonna do nothing. She all out of breath, y'all. So we all just, so I'm sitting right here. My girl sitting right next to me, lightweight threatening me, talking about, oh, I should slap you and all this, that. And the other girl still sit right there with her t-shirt and her panties on, right? So we all just talking, and she like, how long have y'all been messing around? And did you know me and him been together for 5-6 months and all this and that? And she like, well, we just met today, and you know, and it is what it is. So she like, oh, so you just F girls on the first day that you meet and all this and that. So we just going back and forth and all this and that, right? So then the other chick was like, the girl that looked like her was like, I'm just gonna say the mistress was like, so I can't really blame him. Well, you can't really blame him because I the one came on to him. And so she was like, oh, so you just an H or whatever. She was like, no, I just know I can F him better than you. And then she was like, what? Now listen, I already know what y'all about to say. Y'all finna say, oh, Dante, that's cap and all this and that. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm not about to play no military mind games with y'all. This is what happened when I was, 20, 21, 22. I forgot exactly what age, but I got even more crazier stories to tell. But this is what happened. So she like, what you mean you can F him better than me? And so that's how the conversation went, y'all. Now, what ended up happening, I can't go into great detail. All right? I can't go into great detail. But just put it this way. Dante handled his business. Dante took care of what needed to be taken care of for both of their needs. Okay? And I had a good time. So that is, if y'all haven't watched my live from yesterday, this is the complete story of what happened. I had to end the live yesterday because y'all know what was going on. But yeah, anyway, so I started a prank call channel, and I'm gonna have that pinned in the comment section at the top. If y'all like prank calls, make sure y'all check out my prank call channel. I'm gonna have the link in the description. Also, y'all, I charge $100 to promote your YouTube channel, your TikTok, your Facebook, your Instagram, your social media channel. It don't matter what it is. If you got a business that you want me to shout out and put the address out there, whatever the case is, email me. I charge $100 per video. Okay? So I'm going to have my email pinned in the comment section. I'm going to have the link to the prank call channel in the comment section too. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. All right? I'm out.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.